wins have been hard to come by this year from Mississippi Valley. Their lone victory coming on the road against Alabama A&M, which meant the Delta Devil faithful haven't seen their team win at home. Well, if they were going to get that first victory at Rice-Taunton Stadium, today's homecoming game against winless Arkansas Pine Bluff would be a good place to start and the right time to get it. Let's get you out to Etta Bina. It was homecoming. Look at the pretty Mr. and Miss Delta Devil. It is Arkansas Pine Bluff that strikes first. This is Benjamin Anderson, the quarterback, with a touchdown pass to Cody Swan. 7-0, Golden Lions up early. It's looking like another Valley loss. They need any sort of momentum they can get. Check out the type of momentum that they get. That is an interception to the defensive lineman, Gentry's own Benjamin Anderson, and he's able to take the ball a couple of yards. That's every D lineman's dream. Oh, man, keep that football, baby. Keep it. Make it happen. And that's going to put Valley in business. Sets up Patrick Ivy. He's going to roll out, air out the ball, and find his man Richard Drake, who out-muscles his defender to get the touchdown. Ivy threw 3 TDs on the game, 10-6 Arkansas Pine Bluff at this point. But just before the half, this happens. Ivy is sacked. He coughs up the football. Here is Xavier Lofton for the Golden Lions with a fumble return touchdown. So instead of maybe going into the half tied, it is 17-6, Arkansas Pine Bluff up just before the third quarter. We're going to go to the third quarter now. Patrick Ivy, here he is. He won't be denied. Touchdown pass to Kenneth Dabney all alone. The nearest person closest to him was probably a few miles away over in Greenwood somewhere. 34-12 now, Arkansas Pine Bluff. And if you're Valley, you want your defense to get some good things happening after we check out a very awkward moment between the two school mascots there. Got to get off the field on third down. This was a 3rd and 8 for Pine Bluff. Benjamin Anderson is going to make something out of nothing. That's a quarterback run, gets the first down, and that sets up an easy quarterback keeper for Mr. Anderson. Kind of sounds like the Matrix there. Mr. Anderson had 2 touchdowns passing, 2 TDs rushing, and Arkansas Pine Bluff takes the win 38-18. Not the type of showing you want on your homecoming.
We had problems in the second half on both sides of the ball. Came out and gave up a quick score. Came back and answered that score. We just gave up too many points in the second half. Didn't execute well, right, on both sides of the ball. Kicking game missed 3 extra points, or 2 extra points, and a try for 2. Just wasn't good.
All right, let's check out some local scores now. In Shreveport, Jackson State stays undefeated in SWAC play, surviving a shootout with Prairie View A&M, 51-38. You know, Gentry head coach Melvin Peters, a JSU alum. He knows my family. A lot of them went to Prairie View back in Texas. We kind of had a back and forth during the week. His Tigers got the best of the Panthers. Hey, 408 yards passing and 4 TDs for PV quarterback DeAndre Smiley, though, in the loss. Meanwhile, in Baton Rouge, Alcorn State needed overtime to beat Southern, 44-38, and the Golden Eagle losing streak reaches 19. Southern Miss gets blasted by the Mean Green of North Texas, 55-14. All right, to the SEC we go now. Admit it. Some of you are still wondering just how Ole Miss was able to beat LSU last week with 6 defensive starters not playing for the Rebels. Well, I can promise you those questions were not asked tonight, as Ole Miss not only took a break from SEC play to go against Idaho, but got a majority of their defense back from injury. Despite what our meteorologist Chris Mathis would say, it was not the Idaho Potatoes Ole Miss went against, but the Idaho Vandals. Vandals, Potatoes, it really doesn't matter to Bo Wallace. He's going to air it out, 37 yards to Jamez Logan. 7-0 Ole Miss the score now. They're going to get it done on the ground. Here is Jalen Walton, 40-yard rushing touchdown. They can't hang with him out there in Idaho, really out there at Oxford, I should say. Andrew Ritter, you remember last week against the Tigers of LSU, he hit the game winner, and that is a 51-yard field goal for him. 17-0 Ole Miss. He keeps rolling. Third quarter now, more Wallace, more Jamez Logan, more happy times in Oxford and for the Rebel faithful. Logan had 122 yards on 6 receptions, 2 TDs, and Ole Miss goes on to win the game 59-14 is the final score. Let's get you out to Alabama now. Let's head out to Tuscaloosa. There's A.J. McCarron for the Crimson Tide. Here he is. He's going to make some things happen. Screen pass to Amari Cooper. 54 yards all the way to the house. 7-0 Alabama. Here's a little more A.J. McCarron. He's trying to win the Heisman, trying to sneak in there. They say he's kind of a game manager. I think he's a playmaker. Look at that. That is a playmaking quarterback. 22-yard touchdown pass to Kevin Norwood. Norwood had 112 yards on the day, 21-0 Alabama. Here's the Bama defense stepping up. Justin Worley, pick six, 89-yard pick six to Landon Collins. Alabama never looks back. 45-10 is the final score. To the rest of the SEC we go now. It was a heartbreaker in Columbia as Missouri misses a gimme field goal from inside the 10-yard line, giving South Carolina the win, 27-24. The SEC East is wide open now. Elsewhere, number 11 Auburn, no problem with Florida Atlantic, 45-10 the final. LSU beats up on something called Furman, 48-16. The Tigers grab the win. And after a week of healing from a shoulder injury, Johnny Manziel did indeed play, tossing 4 TDs as the Aggies stomp Vanderbilt 56-24. Last stop is the World Series, game number 3 from St. Louis. Cardinals at home taking on the Red Sox. Series is tied 1-1. Matt Carpenter, there he is. He's going to get us started off with a knock to right field. They're going to put the Cardinals in business. And later on, Jake Peavy has been struggling as pitcher for the Red Sox. The struggles continue here. Matt Holliday with the base hit to right field. Matt Carpenter, the aforementioned Carpenter, is going to score. Fun fact for you, the Cardinals are 7-0 in the playoffs when they score first. And they were hoping to continue it tonight. Here's Yadier Molina with the single to left field. Going to score Matt Holliday. 2-0 Cardinals score. And at last check, this game, actually, it just went final. That breaking news on some live TV. Cardinals win the game 5-4. They lead the series 2-1. Wow. That was the magic of had the phone right here checking it, trying to get an updated score. We couldn't do that a couple years ago.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, see how we did that? Magic of live TV.
Yeah, live TV. So Lane, wait, I missed it. Did Mississippi Valley, did they win?
Mississippi Valley, no, they did not.
They lost?
38-18.
Okay, I think it's the name. Maybe if they change the name of the school, maybe that'll help. The Devils, come on now.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I think that would help. I was actually talking to a lady today, and she said that was her.
That's the solution.
That was
she
her
said
suggestion.
That was the solution.
Yeah, she said to change it maybe to the Angels. Something a little bit more.
Well, in baseball, the Anaheim Angels, they've been struggling lately too. So I don't know if Angels would be a good name change either.
You're right. I don't know anything that can help them, but probably I should.
Not sure.
We'll be right back, everybody.